Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of S&P 500 futures. So here you can see a monthly chart of S&P 500 futures. So here you can see that how the S&P 500 futures have been maintaining an uptrend since March 2009 when they tested the lows of 650, and since then we have seen a continuous uptrend where I find that an upward move above this zone resulted in a sharp sell-off in S&P 500 futures from time to time. So once again here you can see that how the S&P 500 futures faced stiff resistance first time during the month of January 2018, and next resistance was seen during the month of October 2018 when the tariff trade war tussle started between the US and the China. The S&P 500 futures had tested the levels of 2939 from where they started to move downward and tested the lows at 2323. Friends, here I find that this level seems to be a very supportive level for S&P 500 futures, and once again the S&P 500 futures started to move upward and continued this rally up to February 2020 when the S&P 500 futures tested the highs at 3404 when the first wave of COVID-19 started during the month of February 2020. S&P 500 futures witnessed a sharp fall which continued during the month of March when the S&P 500 futures tested a low at the levels of 2176 on March 23rd, but from here a sharp reversal was seen from the lower end of Ichimoku cloud. Here you can see that how this level seems to be a supportive zone for S&P 500 futures when once again the S&P 500 futures tested the upper end of Ichimoku cloud in a monthly time frame, and once again a sharp recovery was seen during the month of April 2020, and once again the S&P 500 futures entered in this uptrend zone what we have seen here, and this rally turned into a sharp upward move which is still continue when the S&P 500 futures have tested an high at 4075.88, but now I find that when everything looks good for the continuation of an upward move during the upcoming days, but I find that anything could keep this uptrend out of order because here I find that the current wave of COVID-19 looks evident enough to keep the economic recovery far away from us. So friends, here I find that this upward trend in the S&P 500 futures, which started from the month of November 2020, has pushed the S&P 500 futures in an extremely overbought territory where I find that the S&P 500 futures could see a sharp downward move anytime during this month. So friends, here I find that the S&P 500 futures could see a sharp downward move. So friends, here I find that the S&P 500 futures could end this month at the levels of 3676 and a closing below the 9 days moving average in April 2021 could keep this downward trend intact when the S&P 500 futures could test the lows at 26 days moving average, which is at the lower end of this uptrend channel. So friends, here I find that the current levels of S&P 500 futures look evident enough to attract bears to go short from here, where we can see a steep fall in S&P 500 futures during this month, where the S&P 500 futures could have an immediate support at the levels of 3868, and the next support can be seen at the levels of 3747, and the third support will be at the 9 days moving average, which is at the levels of 3625, and a sustained move below the 9 days moving average could keep this downward trend intact up to the levels of 3125, where I find that if the S&P 500 futures are not able to hold at the lower end of this uptrend channel, we could see this fall to continue. Friends, now I would like to show you this move in a daily time frame. So here in a daily time frame, here you can see that how the S&P 500 futures have been sustaining at the upper end of Ichimoku cloud In case of any downward move, the S&P 500 futures found strong support at the upper end of Ichimoku cloud where they sustained and once again resumed this uptrend where I find that finally we have seen a sharp downward move when the S&P 500 futures finally tested the upper end of Ichimoku cloud on March 24th, and since then this uptrend continued when the S&P 500 futures have been constantly facing stiff resistance at the levels of 4075, and finally the S&P 500 futures felt this resistance today. So friends, here I find that the formation of a daily candle on April 6 shows an advent of an exhaustion in the S&P 500 futures where I find that the S&P 500 futures could hardly cross the levels of 4080. So friends, here I find that the last 2 days of this week could be very decisive for the S&P 500 futures where I find that S&P 500 futures could find a sharp downward move where I find that a weekly closing below the levels of 4038 could keep this downward trend intact where the S&P 500 futures could find immediate support at the levels of 3992, and the next support can be seen at the levels of 3943, and the next support will be seen at the levels of 3898 where a bounce back can be seen, but overall trend could remain bearish up to the end of this month where I find that the S&P 500 futures could end this month below the levels of 3699, and the final target for the bears will be at the levels of 3578. Friends, this will be my trading zone where I would prefer to go short, and my stop loss levels will be at the levels of 4216, and my target will be at the levels of 3578. So friends, here I find that if the S&P 500 futures are not able to defend the immediate support at 4022, we'll see this fall to continue where the next support will be at the 9 days moving average, which is at the levels of 3988, and the next support will be at the levels of 3898, and I find that the S&P 500 futures could test the upper end of Ichimoku cloud where we could find a bounce back from these levels, but overall trend could remain bearish where I find that a sustained move below the lower end of Ichimoku cloud could result in a sharp fall from here where the S&P 500 futures could test the levels of 3578. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.